Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. It's been a while. We didn't play the streaming games this channel for a week or two. So welcome back. And today we're playing the Blue Protocol Japanese release version. That could be interesting. So subscribe, like, and let's have fun. Obviously I don't know Japanese, so it could be, So let's see what we have. We have client that I downloaded just an hour ago. Let's just dive into it and let's see what we have. Okay. Obviously, I saw some streams, I saw some stuff about Blue Protocol previous networking test, but I will be honest with you, know nothing at all. Like, I know this is quasi mmorpg, but really close to mmorpg, so I need to try it, right? We need to know, is it fun or not? At least try to have this feel of the game, like should we try it during the global release or not? Okay, graphic looks really nice. I mean, it's anime style and all this, right? But it looks really quality. Okay, are we fighting? I mean, it looks really decent. So tank, right? What the hell? Am I playing? Yeah, so VSD, okay, good. VSD, okay. Jump. I can lag, and I can do this. I don't know what's that. Some kind of AoE attack on the right mouse. It just showcasing the game, right? I need to do something with graphics. I mean, for me it's okay. For you as well. Oh shit. Okay. It's like you're watching the anime. And music for sure. Something happened. Okay. Anime opening. Oh man, I have a goosebumps. I mean, I don't understand anything, but very interesting. Sorry for that, guys. This is the great protagonist, right? The bad guy. That was cool. I'll be honest with you, that was cool. Like, and now you just jump and play this game, right? You will be one of these heroes, you will forge one of these stuff. So let's do it, okay. What we have here? Cool. I like the graphics. I don't like the Genshin Impact style, I don't like the Fortnite style, but it's like gaming anime style. I mean, that's good. Okay, let's see, can we... I don't know where's that. Can we change stuff? It's like H or what? What is that? Yeah, it's like H. It's a little one. Okay. Okay, I have found this, guys. I have found the main option in the character creation. Look at that. Can you see the difference? Yeah, okay. Very good. Very good to go. Oh, whoa, shit. Okay, that's good. And I found another one. Oh, we have some kind of holiday today, the San Juan in Spain, so everybody exploding the fireworks. Okay, so yeah, I mean it's something. Yep, that's good. That's good. Okay, what is that? Really? Really? Blue protocol, really? Oh man. Oh man. This is my favorite game. Even the Street Fighter 6 don't have this. Oh shit. Okay. What can we have it? What can we have here? What is that? Oh shit. We need to do the okay. I like the style of the character creation. Okay, this is good. I think we'll go with this one. What is it? Oh, we have it. Right. As the main character of the anime, we have to go with something, you know. Not red, not pink. Yeah, that's okay. Shit. Okay, got it. We can do it. We can do something like... Yeah, that's good. That's good. Face. I think this one. Eyes. I think this one. Why do you need to... Oh, Shit, like, why do you need to choose the mouth? I understand about the nose, but that's so...
感謝します。それーバッチリ弾けていくよバイバイはあさあ終わりに経典同地の一撃を
Yeah, guys, we did that. Okay, got it. Next one. What is that? What? Okay. I mean, I like this game already. I already spent like 10 minutes on the character. I think we're doing good. Okay, we have the... What is it? Tank, right? Warrior. Don't like this. Archer. Okay, cool. We have the... What is it? Healer or mage? You can charge the fireball. Good. This stuff, good. You have an AU attack. Looks not so good, but okay. Something. Okay. Whoa, shit, what is that? Some kind of engineer, right? Cool. Actually, I like this one. We will be mage or we will be tank? I don't know, like... What is cooler? We have... I think tank is good, like, and the mage is cute. I don't know, guys. What we want to do? I want to be the mage, but I also want to be the tank. This lady tank, it will be good, right? Yeah, it could be interesting. But to farm stuff, to be a mage, okay, we'll go with mage. And of course it will be PLK, baby. Can we? Yes? No? What is happening? We are beginning our adventure. Are you ready? Okay, so mage. Pretty lady. I like this game. Okay, should we watch all the movies because it's in Japanese? Yeah, I think yes, because otherwise we will not understand. Shit. Okay, we are summoned from somewhere. What's happening? Okay. Of course I'm naked. Thank you. Okay, we need to help this one. It's lagging a little bit sometimes, but then it works well, so let's see. What do we know? It's something like, sorry, but I will show you. I mean, years and years watching anime. I know Japanese, right? I like this angle. Did I talk to you that I like this game? Love it. Music and everything. Now I will show you. Yeah, I'm a mage. Control and space. I see control and space. Okay, what is that? Control is to dodge, and space is to jump. Okay, I have a control. Why it's lagging, I don't know. So I can say that it feels good. I mean, the control feels really nice and good. Really, and it's 100% action combat. Like I have to aim. Okay. That feels good. This really feels good. I mean, yeah, except of that. Okay, let's see. The combat feels really pretty similar. Sugoi no cha. Okay.
なかなかの使い手ではないか。お主見どころがあるぞ。どうしたのじゃ？
And now I will faint. Sure.
しっかりせ。おい、おい。
Now I will wake up in some city. One sec, let me check the YouTube. Is it working well or not? By the way, at the end of today's stream, we'll also watch few videos about other MMORPGs. I need to do my reactions on them. So let's do it together, right? Ohayo. Good morning.
私のことわかる？
I like that I'm still naked. One sec, let me
それ
check.
じゃあ改めまして私フェステよろしく
Okay,
ね。
it's working.
お姉ちゃん
Everything is
遺
working.
跡で
That's
倒れ
good.
ちゃったの覚えてる？運ぶの大変だったんだから。あの遺跡は最近発見されたばかりで他の人はほとんど知らないはずなん
Okay,
だ
I
け
don't
ど、
understand you, sorry.
どうして
Can I
あんなところにいたの？
somehow... I need to... Hey,
どうしよう。倒れた
how
時に頭
to
打ったとか？
skip it?
でも
I
大き
can
な
see
怪我はなかったし。
something.
あ、そうだ、名前は？
My name
それ以
PLK.
外は？思い出せない。
Oh, I can talk.
あなたも。
So guys, I want to skip this. How can I do it?
記憶がないのに一人は寂しいの。実は
I
フェス
can't.
でも
I
昔のこ
can't.
とはあまり思い出せないんだ。だから仲間だね。そうだ、フェスでお姉ちゃんの
Please,
記憶を
young
取り
lady,
戻すお手伝いをしてあげ
give
る。
me a chance to skip it.
遺跡で助けてくれたでしょ。だから今度はフェステに助けさせて。よーし、そうと決まったら行動あるのみ。体が大丈夫そうならもう一
Okay,
回
can
あ
we
の
go
遺跡に
now?
行ってみようよ。
Please.
何か手がかりがあるかも。よし。あ、そうだ。出かける前にこの宿帳にサインしておいてくれるかな。よっしゃー。宿帳とは仮の姿。これはわしとの下僕
Look at
契
my
約書
face.
じゃ。これでお主は今日からわしの下僕じゃ。キリキリ働いてわしの借金を減らしてもらうぞ。お主なかなかに良い腕をしておったからな。このまま逃すのは惜しいと思っとったんじゃ。では改めて
Okay,
自己
I'm
紹
totally
介
lost.
じゃ。
We signed something. She tricked us on something.
なに心配するな。
I'm still.
お主の記憶
We have
の
a
手がかり
pretty good
探しを
angle,
手
right?
伝ってやるのは本当じゃ。
I think I did pretty good job with the character creator. What do you think, guys?
我が下僕よ。まだ見ぬお宝が待っておるわ。とまあ、そんなわけでよろしくね。
Nice to meet you, she said.
さて、まずはこの宿の亭主に挨拶じゃな。遺跡からお主を
Can I
運
have
んでくれた
some
んじゃ。
clothes
礼
or
くらいは言っ
something,
ておくがいい。
please?
亭主なら1階のカウンタ
And
ーで
I
ふんぞり返って
definitely
お
need
るぞ。
to how to skip. Yeah, we need to Google it, right? So, Blue Protocol. The dawn curves. Good. F. F. What is that? Quest accepted. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me go. Look at this lady. Okay, here it feels not so... It feels a little bit like, you know, console game. But during the fight it was pretty good. Okay. F is to use. Got it, right? Okay, we have... This is as a player, right? Yeah, this is as a player. I can see it, right? Yeah, everything for RP. Hello! Okay, let's go. We have a map, something. Okay, now I can... She said I have to... Okay. I need to talk to this guy. Alright, now I know how to skip. It's F. Alright. I did the quest. Let's go. So this is the city, right? Cool. It's some kind of solar punk. It's like we're still in medieval, but all these things are more modern. Do we have PvP or something like arena here, or only PvE? And is it open world? Look, in the city it looks like open world, but is it open world outside? What's not the mmorpg here? Yeah, can we skip it? Because I don't understand you, little one, sorry. Right, we have... Oh, actually tanks looks good. Shift. Okay, shift something and... well, I don't understand that. Shift is to... Okay, to run faster. So, this is... It's like... Okay. This thing is the fastest way to go to the quest, as I recall. I mean, now here in city the graphics is not super good. It's not so detailed, you know. So it's like the characters are detailed, but trees and, you know, this, the ground, etc. It's okay. With a lightning also not the top notch, but let's see what we will get from the overall experience of the gameplay. So what do we have here? This is some kind of teleport, right? Right. This is the. I hope this is a teleport. So what do we have here? We have the quest. This is the quest, right? I need to go... Okay, now it will show me where to go, right? Also I have this. Some cool stuff. Also I have this. Season pass. Okay, this is the battle pass. Got it. I can buy stuff. Okay, I need to collect something. Where's my... Alright, this is my character. This is my character. I like what I did, definitely. So I have this Q fireball, right? E. Do I have something? Oh, still not. This is my skills. Okay. Yeah, we can upgrade them, right? Or what is that? Ah, we can see. Okay. This is what? This is fireball. Then the next one is fireball 2 and fireball 3. Then we have two different versions. Also we have this. So we have all these skills, right? This ultimate. I mean, I can... It's okay. I can work with the... I can work with Japanese. So where can I get some clothes? or the intention don't want me to. So this thingy, it will show me. Good. Let's go. We're going to hunt somebody. It's like Final Fantasy. Yeah, and as I recall from the streams, it will be many different loading screens here, like in the game from 15 years ago. Yeah, it's even feels like Final Fantasy. All this. I mean, it's good because Final Fantasy, the scale of the game, the scale of the story, the scale of adventure is really huge. And here, as I understand, we have the levels and we have adventure levels. Like we apply to Adventure Guild, so we need to advance on the Adventure Guild levels as well. Okay, now let's go. Never mind. I'm ready to go. Why everybody in the have some gear and I'm naked? Is it okay? Okay. I spent stamina when right. Why I am just okay, I need to go there. What's happening? I mean I'm okay with that. I can do the challenge to do the whole game only with this one, with this gear. What do you think, guys? Okay, we can collect stuff like it's like crafting, or it's just like I don't know, something useful, no? And this thing is oh shit. This thing came back to me, like asking, "Hey man, by going to this direction." So we see people. It's open world. I can see people. The shaders and everything, pretty good. It's like, as I said, it's not the Genshin Impact style. It's still anime. It's something middle with the Zelda and I don't know, something else. Okay, can we fight a little? Charge. Boom. Let me do that. Okay. That. And music. That's, yeah, I mean, we need to do something with graphics. I mean, that's why I like the Final Fantasy and all the mmorpg which are from, you know, from the Asian countries. The anime style, the music, the atmosphere and everything is so good. Okay, can we... Where's graphics? This is sound. This is graphics, right? What is that? I need to make it a little bit more fast, I don't know. Yeah, like that maybe? Challenge success. Okay, this is definitely crafting. So these guys are level 3. And you see my HP is not so fast to regain, which is good. I like it. What is my right click? Okay, let's go. And I'm still level first. So we're going to some dungeon, to some ruins. Good. Like it. Okay. Okay. Now we fight, guys. Let's Q. Yeah, I already know. Check this out, boys. He just dodged me. He just dodged me. Okay, this is dead. This one is dead. What about you? As well, you man. I don't have mana?
ここは強気で
Or what's happening?
まずは準備よ
Now I have it. How can I see it? EP. AP. What is AP? At least my left click is unlimited.
ここは強気で焦っちゃダメ
Okay, you know what? My HP is really low. It's pretty hard, I can say.
ここは強気でまずは準備よここは強気で
What is EP?
まずは準備よ
What I did by...
ここは強気で
Okay, at least I succeed.
ふっふっふ
Okay, we did well. She definitely said that we did well. Okay, quest updated. Now we're going further. So we just talked with her. Why do we need the dialogue one more time? Okay,
イマ
we
ジンシードじゃ
found something,
なんじゃ
and I'm still naked.
イマジンシードのことも忘れとるのか
I'm still naked,
こ
guys.
れはなかなかに厄
これは
介な記憶喪失じゃな
All right.
わお発見されたばかりの遺跡で出会うとは
Yeah, I mean,
相変わらず鼻が利くな
I will introduce myself the same way if I will see the almost naked girl going from the dangerous cave, you
お
know,
褒めいただき強越至極
in a bikini.
残念じゃが
Okay,
この遺跡はすでに
that's
わし
fun.
らが
Really like it,
踏破
but you know,
した
understand nothing. So let's go. Yeah, sure. S case. Okay. Quest updated. Let's go. And I'm still level 1. So now we will come back to the city as I think. Yup, yup,
ここが怪しいのね
yup. It's funny. Okay, let me try to kill this one. So these guys are just fighting with these boars, right? I like this. Whoa, can we? Yeah, can we kill this one? Okay, no, we can't. It's just 0 damage. Now we run. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. It looks pretty fun. Okay, can I kill few? I mean, like, just want to fight a little bit. Feels good. I mean, the fireballs. Okay, AP is this thing under my crosshair. Yeah, this one. So how can I? So right mouse button is to regain the AP. I don't know, energy points or whatever. Okay, I can get level 2 at least before the quest, right? Can I? Can I jump from the cliff? And these guys respawn pretty fast. It's really good. Chain. Okay, level 2. Class level up. As I told you, it is class level up. Oh. We have a class level up and we have the adventure rank or something. So what's this button? Oh. So we have this one. Fast lightning. Okay. It's not so powerful, but okay, good. What's happening? Okay, let's go. We're level 2, we can do stuff. We were in the cave, we are still naked. If somebody will give me at least some gear, I will be really happy. Okay, let's spend on this game at least 10 minutes more, right? And then we'll watch 2 different videos about the Throne of Liberty and about the most complicated, most dangerous quest in the World of Warcraft hardcore. Because, you know, I already have the 7th character in hardcore. I need to know this stuff. And you too. And you too. Yeah, and you too. It will be useful for everybody. So we came here, it's so close to the Final Fantasy. All these taverns, the adventure guilds and all this stuff. This is really good. This is adventure guild, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is adventure guild. So where we go? We go to this boy. Ah, okay, this guy. Am I a little bit too close to him?
Hey!
Okay. Typical anime good one character. So I killed this. What is that? Is it like who my yeah, what I collect, right? For my kill, the XP, carrot. We get evolution of the mobs. Is it mine? It's like a minion. Is it with me? Quest cleared. Last level up. Level 3. Okay. New skill. Okay. So what is the new skill? We have the yeah, okay. This thing. And also we have the what is that? Can I? It's delete, most likely. No, it's not that. So I have this guy, right? Understand that. So now what? Do we have some quest here? No. Are we going here? Hi. Okay, yes, sure. It's a storage. I like that it's Japanese game, but some messages are just in English. So, who are you? Nothing. So now what? What is that? Yeah, so this is ranks, right? Yeah, okay, this is ranks of the players. They did something. Okay, I want also stop 100, top that. Okay, good. Now what do I do? So, alright, we have a quest there. Where? Here. Good. Please give me some quests. Yes, sure, I will. 1000 XP. Sure. The Sailor Moon told me we need to go somewhere and kill 5 mobs. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I will trust the Sailor Moon. Okay. Do we have some kind of shop to buy gear or what is that? Hello? What are you doing? Okay, this is the haircuts and styles, right? Same thing here. I'm pretty good without that, you know. I like this yellow mark. It just show me where to go. It's for the stupid like I am, but looks okay. Okay, go. So we will do this quest, and then we will watch videos. Can I chat? Can I chat or what? Oh, hello. Okay, I can chat. That's good. So what do I do with the last skill? Shit, what is it? It's just you know, AoE around myself. So this is for the quest, right? This one's. Let's see. Yeah, this one's. Let's try to kill. So the damage from the second one is really low, but it's AoE, right? A little AoE, let's say. So I killed already 2. So you can just help other guys to do that. Let me show. So this one as well, not so big. The firebow is good. The firebow and auto attack is good. Okay. Okay, we get something. What is that? Herbalist. The funny thing that I'm still in the beginning. Actually, the action combat feels pretty good. Like, I really like it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how it will be in the dungeon, but it feels action combat. Okay, ready? I killed 5, so now where are we going? Are we going to the city? Are we actually going to the city? Can I... what is that? So... show me the way. I think we're going to the city. So it's 25 AP for the fireball. Right? Yeah. Just a young mage killing mobs in bikini, you know. Let's call it just, you know, bikini adventure. What the hell? Is it mage? Did you see that? Like she did something big boom boom. Show us the way, show us. Okay. Okay, cool. More. Is that okay? They're slow, but I'm sure they are really hard. Okay. Whoa, that looks cool. Guys, I can do this. This is good. Let's go. I'm in effects and everything. Okay. Okay. We definitely need to come back to this game to, you know, to check and try. So let's finish the quest and let's go with videos. Did you hear that? It's the fireworks from this holiday, whatever. Okay. Let's go, yellow mark. I mean, pretty good view. Maybe I don't need another gear. Why don't I need the loot if I have base? You know. Okay. We killed these foxes. So Sailorman, give me XP. Please. Okay. It's updated. It's not finished. Okay, can I zoom out? Right, so we need just to run there. Next time. Next time, boys and... Okay, I have the... Oh, shit. Can I open everything? Yes, please. So now I opened everything, right? So now I have it where? Shit, what is that? As always, some kind of ticket, something. I don't know what is that. No, not yet. What is that? Okay, good. Really interesting. So we don't know what is this, and this is the yeah, the battle pass that I don't have, right? Okay, for now that's okay. We will finish that. We will quit from the game. No, it's not. How can I? Okay, this is actually una problema. This is no, it's to the website. So this is, I don't know, this one. Yes, no. Yes. So now we will watch the videos, guys. Now we'll watch the videos. So the first one, we'll watch the Force Gaming. Really like this guy. Let me share the screen, right? Like that. Is it okay? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. So let me do the following. Let me move it here. Yeah, this one. So let's watch. It's about Throne and Liberty. Obviously, it's some drama going on. Everybody was thinking that it will be the great game, but they didn't know that this is the Lineage. And I mean, really, guys, really, you don't know what to expect from the Asian MMORPGs. I played Lineage for 10 years. I played Lineage 2 for many years. I played Lineage 2 mobile for 4 years. So it's about the pay to win. I mean, it's about grind if you like it, and some of the games are pay to win. So let's see what we have here.
Hello, everyone. I have emerged from my Diablo 4 addiction. I
Okay.
wouldn't say unscathed, but I'm here. It's time to talk about some other games. So as covered the last video on Throne and Liberty, we talked about how they held their closed beta test in South Korea last month, and the first impressions were mostly negative, with a majority of the complaints really centered around a rather poorly implemented combat system, a poor version of tab targeting. And tab targeting in and of itself is not the problem. Many games have done it very well, World of Warcraft, ArcAge, and Star Wars The Old Republic, just to name a few. Like, you can make tab target combat that's engaging and satisfying to play. However, Throne and Liberty,
I mean, to be honest, with World of Warcraft, it's how many years passed, and now we have really engaged combat system. But before that, I'm playing the hardcore. It's boring, like, you know, for 20-25 first levels, it's boring. But anyway, I agree with the guy.
Liberty looks to have a very static and unengaging, and most importantly, unfun version of the system that even the most ardent defenders of Throne and Liberty have seemed to admit it's not a very good combat system. They like Throne and Liberty for other reasons, which, you know, fair enough. Oh, and as a quick aside, I have been thinking and wondering lately if the current version of combat is just a holdover from when the game just a handful of years ago was a top-down ARPG. That's right. In case you forgot or you hadn't heard, throughout most of the game's development over these past 12 to 13 years, Throne and Liberty was way more akin to Lost Ark than it was what we see here today. The game got major changes, overhauls, restarts, but with
Yeah, by the way, we forgot to do the introduction to the video because it will be the separate video for the channel, so let me do it. Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we are reacting on the video from the Force Gaming about the Throne and Liberty big updates after beta disaster. So let's see what is that. We will react, we will talk about the Asian mmorpgs because I have plenty of experience. I'm just like mmorpgs, I just like this channel, the Force Gaming, so let's go.
How static and rooted the combat system is at the moment, it does seriously make me wonder if it's just a holdover from how the combat worked when it was a top-down ARPG, and they've migrated that over to this third-person version. Of course, we have no idea. That is just speculation. They may very well have started fresh, completely from scratch, with nothing carried over from the prior version of the game.
It looks bad. I didn't try it. I looked the streams, looks for the streams, watch the streams. It looks not so good. I will agree with you. Like Lineage 2, just go and play this game. All this, you know, the impact of the hits and everything feels so good. And here it's like they didn't have it from the beginning. Then they changed something, so they still in the process. So I hope they will change it. It's tweak and set up and do it more interesting.
Never know for sure. But complaints about combat weren't everything. There were some other early critiques that cropped up around the game, including the use of auto hunting, which does appear to pretty much be a requirement with just how grindy the game is. You will likely need to.
And one more time, sorry to stop this video again. We are talking about the Lineage 2 basically. It's grind, and I don't like the auto combat at all because it's different games. You just wherever your PC is the online, it's grinding, right? So it's PvP. If it's PvP in this game, I don't actually know. It's not about how good you're in PvP. It's about how fast you're in PvP. So people will be on the auto combat. You need to kill them. So that's like it's shitty stuff. But for the grind games like that, sometimes it's obvious you need the auto combat. Otherwise, everybody will be. You know, people can't just level up all these levels in these Asian games. But the thing is, as Asman Gold said a year ago, something on the video, he said, why do we need this type of levels and type of the system, leveling up system, if we need the auto combat? It's just don't make sense. But anyway.
Have your character auto hunting 24/7 whenever you are not playing yourself in order to keep up with everyone else on your server. The game's cash shop looks to be about as bad as you expect for a free-to-play Korean MMO. Even in the beta, there were some very obviously pay-for-advantage systems, even pay-to-win. It is free-to-play. It's a Korean MMO, so it was pretty much expected, but nevertheless not ideal. We don't love it, right? And then there were a plethora of other mobile-like elements and features in the game that frankly have no place in a PC and console-centric MMO. So yes, we're
So one more time. If you didn't watch or didn't play Lineage 2 Mobile, this is the same game actually. Like this is the better version. This is for the PC and everything, and it's have all this more different mechanics, more deep mechanics. But this is the same game, same shop, same combat system, same game. And like I spent in the Lineage 2 Mobile a year. My phone or my PC was online 24/7, and it's exhausting. Like if you, because it's like you're working, it's working also, and that's really bad. I mean, otherwise you will be not, you can't keep up with other server, and you can't do the PvP because this game's about PvP. You can't do the raid bosses. You should be 24/7 playing. So it's like a job. It's exhausting, and I really like the Lineage 2. I really like, and I want to play this game, but it will be really hard. So and also the shop, like you have the internal currency. You need to buy this stuff to buy the events. Oh, so it's like it's not for it's not for European market.
reception to the game was poor. So poor, in fact, that it appears to have affected NCSoft financially. At the exact time that the beta was taking place and these negative impressions started rolling out, the company's stock took a major hit, the largest dip seen over the past year, to the point that it is currently sitting at its lowest point over the past 5 years. Correlation does not equal causation. There may very well be other larger factors at play. I do not know enough to say either way, but yes, the beta happened, reception was poor, and the stock price plummeted. That said, we of course have to leave room for the fact that there may very well be other things at play between them.
I mean, even this part, look at that.
That said, we of course have to leave room for the fact that there may...
This is Ant Queen. I mean, it's from Lineage 2, it's from Lineage 2 Mobile, it's the Ant Queen.
May very well be other things.
This. If you will look the screenshots or try to play the Lineage 2M and zoom in the camera to the character, it will be the same picture. Not so good in quality, but the same picture.
Things at play between the markets, the company itself, and how that impacts.
Teleportation, the same shit. Like, it's just how it works. The Lineage 2M, it's the same how it works. The whole clan teleports somewhere on the mark of the clan leader. You fight for the raid boss, then you teleport to the different side. It's really interactive, it's really interesting, but if you didn't grind like the months before, you can't do that.
Impacted investor.
I mean, I'm talking about that. Sorry to interrupt you one more time, but I'm talking about that from my personal experience. Because I really love the Lineage 2. I really love Asian mmorpg. I love to grind because this is the PvP spots and all this stuff, but you just can't keep up to play this game.
Confidence, but it's not looking good all around for Throne and Liberty and for NCSoft. But I'm not here to rehash all of the early critiques for Throne and Liberty or to talk about NCSoft's financials. Instead, I want to talk about some of the various updates that we've gotten in the week since, with some potentially promising interviews that Amazon had talking about possible changes to the game. More so though, can I just say to start how just overall disappointed I am? Because if you put aside all of the issues that all of the playtesters, CBT, all of those critiques aside, and you just pretend that the bad parts of the game aren't bad parts of the game, there's some really sick stuff about Throne and Liberty, like some really, really cool looking things. We've talked about like the basics of it, but now that we've got to see it in action, there are things that are really impressive. For one, visually, the game looks great. The fidelity, the clarity, the effects, it's all really gorgeous looking stuff. Like this is a good looking MMO. And by all accounts, besides network issues with people in the West trying to connect and play the Korean test, it appears to run locally very well on a lot of people's systems. They've got this massive open world that is 100% seamless, 0 loading screens. You know the general shtick, right? But it's a really good looking and super, what appears to be a very immersive play space. Like watching videos of people just running around the world doing exploration, that alone is enough to make me want to at least try the game and put up with this combat system. They've got these world events that take place regularly, but this isn't just your typical MMO world event where it pops up.
It's not the world event. I will tell you how it will work. As always, like in Lineage 2 Mobile, this will be the schedule for the raid bosses. And the schedule, the exact time when they appear will be like from 2 to 5 hours. And only the guild that killed the boss will know the exact number somewhere in the list of information in the guild, whatever, right? Others will not. So others will try to catch this moment when the boss appears, because when the boss appears, everybody will kill it like in a second and get the loot. And this loot will be so rare and unique, like in Lineage 2. If you kill the Antares, which is the big raid boss, you need like 200 people to kill him. You have one ring from him, and this one ring will do really great job to scale up your abilities. So you do it day by day, and then your guild became hard to kill in PvP. That's how it's working. So it's not the world event like the guy said, right? I don't know the name actually, the Force Gaming. I need to know his name, but it's the schedule. It's like a job, for the fuck's sake.
There'll be a bunch of other players that show up and like you kill X mobs or do these objectives, fight a boss, escort an NPC. No, these are competitive world events where players and guilds compete to do whatever the objective is. So sometimes these can even be PvP flagged, so you're not only competing to do the best at the objective, but you're also fighting other players at the same time, and the higher you place, the better your rewards are. So there could be a world quest where it's like you gotta collect claws off of tigers or something, right? So everyone's going there doing claw fighting, but then if it's PvP enabled, you could kill players and take the claws that they've gathered. Like, it all sounds really cool. And in general,
it's not like you can kill players, you will kill players. This is the
PvP. This game is going to have a big focus on that, but there's also a lot of PvE.
Yeah, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, because I need money for the YouTube premium. Thank you.
Like this tower rush where you take on various bosses with ever-increasing difficulty, trying to climb as high as you can.
That's cool.
They've got these huge multi-layered open-world dungeons, and this is one of the things that I think is the absolute coolest. So not instance dungeons.
So you know how it works the grind in these games. You're going to some spot, like you grinding, get some loot. You're going to some spot and loot. It's not like in World of Warcraft. Every level you have the variety of different, I don't know, weapons and gear dropping. No, you're like grinding levels and levels month for one gun or stuff for the mage. When you get this, you start to grind the other stuff, like the money to buy something. Then you need to, it's really, every piece of your gear is really good for you. And then you became a little bit more powerful. You go to the dungeon, you have your spot, the place where mobs will respawn really fast, and you kill them. And one spots are better XP in an hour, because they measuring everything in XP and or money in 1 hour. And you're staying there, killing these mobs for hours, talking with your guild, talking in the chat, and like having fun, grinding, just do the same stuff. It was like in Lineage 2. Here it will be alta combat, which is the same stuff. You just click, you sit here, you talk with other guys, and having your fun, because people will come and try to kill you, because if this spot is good. And also you will have the war with other guilds, and they will also try to find players and kill you. So it will be like, if you are near the PC, as fast as you can to teleport the scroll of escape, SOE. If you will click it, you will go to the town, you will be not dead, you will not lose XP, because yes, you lose XP when you die here.
And massive. You're going to see other people running around. They can consist of multiple levels and layers that go deep down, like these, with this one that we've seen that appear to be these ancient ruins that wind and go further and further deeper into the earth. And there can also be PvP here. There's open PvP in much of the world as well, where various regions will periodically turn to contested, and players and guilds will fight over things like world bosses. They look to have a fairly in-depth guild system, a pretty cool weapon and skill system with.
You see that, right? These coins and different stuff. This is like what you can grind, and some of this you need only to buy, or to grind some loot to sell it in the auction, so somebody will buy it for these thingies, and then you can buy other loot. So you can't buy loot by just money. It's really complicated.
Interesting interactions where weapons basically function as classes, and it looks like they have a rather in-depth crafting system as well. Beyond like a lot of these like kind of bullet point back of the box features, there's some cool tiny things that are really, really cool for me. Like, for example, we talked about how weather affects stuff, right? But actually seeing it play out is super cool. Like, I saw this clip here where there was a rainstorm that happens and you can actually see it filling up a body of water. Now, it's like rising at an unrealistic and unreasonable level, but I don't really care about that. Just the fact that they've got this functionality where you will have a body of water, a rainstorm happens, and then that body...
I mean, yeah, Asian mmorpgs, they're really immersive. They have a really good stuff.
Body of water raises, and that changes things. Like this small example is just a pond becoming a deeper pond, but there's a lot of cool interactions that they can do with this in other parts.
Get me right, I really like these games. I really love them. That's why I'm so, but most of the people will not. Most of the people will whine, this is pay to win, this is the grindy, blah blah blah. We'll try it.
Of the world. We also know and have seen how this works with day-night cycles. Like there will be specific dungeons that say the door to the dungeon won't open unless it's nighttime, and the moon out is like activating these runes, which opens the door, which lets people go in the dungeon.
That's cool.
You can't go there during the daytime. Nighttime you can go there. Really cool. Or out in the desert, they'll have these dust devils that will randomly appear, and if you walk into one of them, it's going to shoot you up in the air. Lots of really cool grand scale, but also small features and systems, and just some really neat stuff. And as I continued watching gameplay videos for Throne and Liberty, I was getting progressively more and more disappointed, because there is so much that's really cool about this game that it's going to be a real bummer and very unfortunate if those good parts are dragged down by the very bad parts. And
it will be like that.
Is...
Sorry guys, it will be like that. I mean, you have to be prepared that it will be 24/7 grindy stuff, and if you will not do that, you will be somewhere in the low levels. And this is a game about PvP, so you'll not have so much fun as a game like theme parks like World of Warcraft, and you will be sad. So, but still, if you have a bunch of friends, a guild or something, it could be fun.
One thing you don't want to do poorly, because that's what most people are going to spend most of their time doing, I guess, unless you have an auto combat game in which you can just ignore that. But I don't know, it seems like unfortunately the bad is going to outweigh the good, but it is such a bummer because the good sounds really good. Now, is there any hope? Well, possibly, and that's where some of these updates come in. So first of all, the
Forest Gaming, man, you didn't play Lineage 2M. Just try it or watch videos. You will see what is that? What is that about?
folks over at mmorpg.com sat down with NC and Amazon during Summer Games Fest to talk about the reception to the game, things that are changing, plans for the future, and a few other things. So they touched on the game's lengthy development, mentioning that it has been in the works for 6 years. We know it's been over 10 because they've changed iterations, but I suppose what they're saying here is the current iteration of the game has been in development for 6 years, of which they said one of the primary reasons is because we wanted to make an ample amount of content before hitting the market, further saying that they wanted to avoid the typical issue with new MMOs where players get in, grind through the content in a relatively short amount of time.
One more time, you can't grind this game. I mean, whatever you see new DLC for World of Warcraft, and like in 7 hours we already have the top levels. Here you will not see the top levels for years. It's impossible. It's like we have 75 levels, but after level 70, it became 100, not 100, 100 times more XP for each level. 100 times. It's like just impossible. It's like BDO, right? Black Desert Online.
And then ditch the game entirely after just a month or two. So they said that is why we prepared content, enough content, diverse content, and then we will hit the market, and the developers feel that it's almost ready. And I'm glad on the content front that they feel like they're going to have enough variety, enough breadth, and enough amount of things to do to keep people engaged. But that is only going to matter if people enjoy playing your game in the first place. And as we discussed, if the combat remains at the point that it is, I feel like at least in the Western audience, it is very than likely to acquire like a critical mass of players. A lot of people whose opinions I trust, and I follow their coverage of various games and MMOs in the past, the ones who have got to play this have had predominantly negative things to say about one of the most important parts of the game, and that is the gameplay. And it's not just the combat as well, also movement has often been referred to as clunky. Watching the gameplay closely, I think a lot of that might actually be down to how they handle like player turning. When you're moving your character around within the world, the fact that there's a relatively slow turning process animation for that character, that can actually result in something that feels sluggish or bad when those character interactions and animations aren't happening snappy enough. That may very well be what's happening here, but a lot of this stuff, I am of course reserving final judgment until we get to play the game, which might not be that far from now, but I'll touch on that in a moment.
Guys, please just subscribe and like this video. I need money for the YouTube premium. By the way, we will also play the beta for next refinement.
So next, the article goes on to mention that recent Korean closed beta test, the fact that it had a poor reception, and the fact that while many Korean MMOs will get changes when they come to the West, with some features either downplayed or removed entirely, it looks like for Throne and Liberty, that will not be the case, and they're looking to have global parity across all versions of the game. So the Korean version of the game will be just like the version of the game in the rest of the world. So you know how with Korean MMOs, it's often that it's released to the origin region for maybe 2 years or a year, and then it is published in the West. And in the West, maybe westernization changes occur to the game. We've been trying to minimize that as much as possible, so it's been working with NCSoft to create a global version of Throne and Liberty rather than siloed versions for different regions. That means coming out of the...
If you don't like the game, they will not change, like he said, this westernization, they will not change much. So, like, it's good that we will have the global
Korean
version.
CBT, where players provided feedback, we are iterating against that. The NC team is addressing that player feedback directly. Now, what portion of that feedback are they addressing? Well, they did mention that the two major pieces the team is working to improve are the combat and the progression. However, that is where it stops. The article does not go on to clarify. There are no additional quotes stating exactly what sort of changes they intend to make. They don't talk about if they're going to try to make the combat feel more fluid. They don't talk about if they're going to address how movement feels. They don't discuss anything about auto hunting, which for the record, can I just say, if a game's going to have auto hunting, that's fine. I don't think it's the end of the world, other than it's sort of putting the pressure and changing the baseline of the game. Like some people will argue, well, auto hunting is good for the people who aren't huge nerds like you and play 10 to 12 hours a day. All right, I understand that, but that's not how it actually ends up working, because with the presence of auto hunting, that just makes it so that the new baseline is people running the game 24/7.
As I told you, it was in Lineage 2M. Wherever I have one day when, I don't know, have a holiday or something, like I saw people who went for this day like 5% more in XP than myself. And the next day we can't win PvP because they were level 71 and I was level T70, and there's a huge difference there. It is what it is.
I know they've got an offline mode if you buy the special version of the season pass, but the presence of auto hunting makes it so that the economy, that the pace of progression and everything becomes accounting for the auto hunting being in the game. So if you aren't running auto hunting 24/7, auto hunting actually does more of a disservice to you if you don't have that sort of playtime, if that makes any, like, it's, I don't prefer it, but it's not the end of the world. It's the most important thing is that when you are playing the game, it's enjoyable. And again, as said, time.
But it's impossible. Like, if you have auto hunting, it means that the hunting itself is so simple that it could be auto hunt. Like, you have 5 skills and this bot will just throw them. So it will be basically the chat simulator with your clan, whatever is online. And I hope you'll have many these menus, etc. to have something to do during the auto combat. Or they can do something like zones for auto hunting, which is not like separated zones, but they are more simple, right? And zones where you can play by yourself, get more XP, but they are more challenging.
Time and time again, it doesn't seem like the act of playing this game is terribly enjoyable, compared to any other iteration of tab target that we've seen in successful MMOs in the past 10 to 15 years. And I think that is the major issue. And while we got no clarification here, we do know that they are looking and they've heard the complaints about combat and progression. The complaints about progression, I assume, are referring to the fact that the game seems very grindy, accounting for that auto hunting. And that's another thing with the presence of auto hunting. They have seemed to really inflate the time it takes to progress, the time it takes to level and upgrade things like your skills, because they're assuming that you're just going to have auto hunting going 24/7.
Correct.
That's how it's working. So now the remainder and really the bulk of this article was actually discussing the game's weapon system. They were talking about how weapons basically function as classes with their own individual skills, which sounds pretty similar to what we see in, say, Elder Scrolls Online with their weapon skill trees. In Albion, really, where everything is dictated by the weapon and armor you put on, there are no classes. And
you know what was in the Lineage 2M? You don't have a class. You have you begin with a class. That means that when you will be on level 40, you will get the card. The card is you have like the gray card, the normal card, the blue card, the red card. And the card is basically your class with your stats. 100% of damage, 100% of region, defense, something like that. It's for the normal card. But for the red card, it's like 120% of the damage, which is the huge increase of your abilities. And to get these red cards in Lineage 2, you have to buy like hundreds of the event chests by real money, and maybe you will drop it. The chance to drop this card was like, I don't know, 0.00001. It's like, I mean, I spent a few $1,000s. I mean, for the purple one, which is next from the red one, but the red one was like hundreds of dollars, which is really stupid. But I wasn't into that game at that time. That's why, like, don't judge, please. But it was a full server of the red cards. And sometime they drop the events. I mean, in a month or two, they drop the events that simplify how you can get the red card. So everybody get a red card for like $50. And now everybody start to progress to the purple card. And you need to, you can try to create it. You need to have 4 duplicates of the red cards. It's like different cards there. And you have a chance, like 10% chance to get the purple card. So you do all this stuff and then spend money one more time. It's like that. As I understand, in the Throne and Liberty, you have not the card system, but the weapon system. You get the weapon, you get the class.
And sort of similar to Guild Wars 2, how the different weapons have their different skills. I actually kind of like that system. I've enjoyed it in each one of those games that I just mentioned. So
if we're talking about the weapons, weapons change your class and skills. It's a variety, which is pretty good.
That's pretty interesting, but that's not what I was looking for from this article, nevertheless. So beyond the article, we did also see the launch of an official Steam page and a brand new website for the Western version of the game. Now, beyond providing a basic overview with some details about what Throne and Liberty is, real boilerplate stuff, it also did give us an FAQ, which gave us a few glints of information here. So what kind of game is Throne and Liberty? Well, they say it's a free-to-play MMO, which we did know, and it's in the vast world of Solaceum something. In terms of platforms, we know it will be coming to PC via Steam. It's also coming to PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S. Asked if you need an Amazon account to play the game, the answer is no, not to play the launch version of the game, although you will need an Amazon account to sign up for the upcoming technical test. That's right, that is happening here. 1 second though. How about controller on PC? Well, it looks like yes, Throne and Liberty will have support for controllers on PC. I actually really like that. Not that it's the way that I intend to play, but I think that's cool to have that support. It's nice to have that option. Servers, how are they going to handle that? Well, looks like it's going to be multiple regions with things like North America East, West, Central Europe, and Asia, and then there will be servers for those regions. So if you're going to play with friends, that was one of the other questions. They said that you can play with friends. Cat, are you kidding? As long as you have selected the same world to play on, regardless of your platform choice. So it is going to be cross-platform. You need to be in the same region and be playing on the same shard or the same server in order to play with your friends. I guess I'll be curious if they do allow any server transfers or server hopping, how easy or difficult they're going to make that. Who knows? We'll have to see. And here's one that I wasn't expecting. The game is going to have
what they did in Lineage 2M, which is really interesting mechanic. And I actually like it. I don't know why. So you have servers and you have the castles in each server, because it will be the castle wars here as well, the sieges, right? Sieges. And like first 2 months, castles were closed. So everybody was grinding, and we were grinding for the purpose, for the goal, for the castles siege. And it was the alliances forged, and the guilds was made, and everybody have the the intrigues and etc. Then we start to siege the castles, because when you have a castle, you have a money from all the transaction, the taxes from the castle. It's really good one, and you have this money to buy the real loot from the auction with this currency that you can get from the real, like from the game world. It's like castles is really good, really good. And then in like 2 months they were started, they were launched. We have a month playing the castles, and then they open the, let's say, the bigger castle. Like we have like 4 small ones, then they in few months they open 2 bigger ones. And to go to the siege of these bigger ones, you could go from different servers on one cluster. So the first castles was only for the server. Servers were in one cluster, so the next, let's say, level of the castles are for the cluster war. And then in few months they opened the biggest one, in Lineage 2 it's Aden. It was the region, the whole region can go there. So it's only the biggest guilds from the oldest servers go to this castle with a limited number of people, but it's like hundreds anyway. And like it became so interesting because the clans trick each other, alliances for the betrayal and all this stuff. That's really interesting how they approach this stuff.
Have in-game voice chat. I wonder if it's gonna be like local VoIP, or most likely probably just like party, raid, and guild.
Okay, that's
in-game
good.
voice. That's what I'm assuming it'll be. So technical test. Here's the thing. Registration is currently open for an upcoming technical test for that globalized version of the game.
Okay.
Now, this is something that you can sign up for on that newly launched website. And unlike the Korean CBT last month, this is for everyone. It's for the global audience. And
Cool.
also, it's going to be on all the platforms. So PC, PlayStation, and Xbox consoles. And I am going to be jumping in. I absolutely want to and intend to spend some hands-on time with this
Definitely
game. I want to play it myself, although
I hope that the good things and the immersive of the Asian MMORPGs will overweight this shit about grind, etc. So let's see.
I do wholeheartedly trust the opinions of all of the content creators that I've seen, ones that I followed over time and gotten their opinions over the years. And that's a thing to keep in mind. You play the game for yourself, you form your own impression, but following people and being able to judge their takes on things over time does give me a good idea of what I am likely to experience with those games. And from the people and from the input that I've seen from sources that I just personally trust, it's not looking good, and it seems like the bad will outweigh the good. But that is such a bummer, and it is so disappointing to me because there's some really, really cool stuff in here. The things that I mentioned, but even stuff we haven't talked about or shown you yet. Either way, totally. I am looking forward to the technical test whenever it takes place. People are guessing right now, saying maybe sometime this summer, sometime in the next couple of months. There is no window. It's all just speculation at this point. We'll see. But I am hoping sooner rather than later, or maybe I'm not hoping sooner rather than later, and I'm hoping they fix the combat before they do the technical test. That is actually, I retract the statement. Take your time. Fix the combat, make it more palatable for a global audience and just for more people in general. Forget regional things, just improve the combat, then release the technical test. And delay the game if you have to. I don't care. It's been 13 years, right? What's another year? Honestly. But there you go. That is an update for Throne and Liberty. I am always hoping for the best. Things aren't looking good for this one, but hey, we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the vid. I'll see you next time. Take it easy.
Thank you, man. It was a great video. Like, this guy, please subscribe to Force Gaming, because this guy provides so good information. It's not just info, right? It is his thoughts and all this stuff. So I really like him. Thank you, man, for that. About the hopes, I was hoping for Lineage 2. I'm like so many years because I like Lineage 2 and I was like, okay, this is mobile version, whatever, I don't care, let's go. I played the Korean stuff and I was like, okay, maybe it's good or not, and then I played the European version. Phew, man, I was so disappointed. It's the combat good, the PvP good, top targeting okay, but grind 24/7. It's just killed the game. The PvP in Lineage 2 was like you're playing the Lineage 2, you're grinding, right? You're staying on the spot, you do your stuff for hours, it's boring, whatever. But then somebody came and you start to fight. He killed you. You dropped the XP. You came back with your boys. You killed him. Then the clan war started, and everybody searching for it. It was good. But in Lineage 2, you just go. You just look. Trying to search on the locations, the other competitors guild guys who are on the auto combat grind, so you kill them. That's all. That's all. And you have this soul difference in the characters. If they like higher level than you, sometimes you can't kill even the AFK players. It's really difficult. I hope they don't just copy that. They did something interesting, so I really hope about that. And thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and all this stuff. I will see you in the next one. And yep, we are finishing this the stream, guys. Thank you today for the Blue Protocol stream. We'll come back to it next time, and also World